PicTime promo code with my preset pack included. If you head on over to the link in the description, you will get access to my full preset pack. It's not just a little budget free one, it's my entire thing. It's usually $89 on its own, but for you, it is free if you sign up for PicTime. You don't even actually become a PicTime paying customer. You just sign up, verify your email address. That's the important part. When you get the email that says like, are you a real person? Begin that process. 5 minutes after you activate your email address, at that point, you will get my preset pack for free to you. Let me show you how I use PicTime. The big thing for me, so I was with another company, they're called PixieSet. I was with them for a long, long time, probably since like 2012 maybe. Just this past year or 2 years ago, I switched over to PicTime. And the amazing thing that they did, and that they'll do for you as well, is that they'll actually migrate all of your galleries for you. So they'll take your galleries from wherever you're currently storing them, and they will just bring them to PicTime. They will even port in email addresses if you want them to, the email addresses that are already assigned to that gallery. And that means that whenever you've moved all your stuff to PicTime, you can just hit the begin automation button and it will actually email the people that are assigned to that gallery and be like, hey, just so you know, your gallery's moved. Have 25% off print orders for the first couple weeks. You're gonna get a bunch of emails. You're gonna buy some print products, and that's really, really cool. So I would say PicTime pays for itself in those automations and the fact that I actually sell print products again. I'm gonna walk you through a full gallery setup of how I use things as a hybrid photo video creator and the automations that I use that just pay for this service themselves. So I have a template set up. You can set up different templates based on the different avenues of business that you do. I do weddings, and I'm gonna walk you through my wedding template right here. So this is just a little test account. Let's do LNS, gallery date. Sounds great. Upload cover photo. This one looks great. I usually try to keep it, I don't know, generic for my cover photos. Maybe I should consider making a better cover photo. My friend Magic will critique my gallery and be like, no, you need the couple. They need to be smiling, facing the camera. And you know what? You're probably right. That's it for that. You can also adjust your focal point. So if it is a couple and you want the couple, the focal point to be right there on the couple's face, you can do that so that whenever it goes vertical, that it also is nice. And it's, I feel like they've just added this recently where you can actually see the vertical preview as well for mobile. You can also change things if you want, but usually the default selection is really, really good. Continuing on, photo clips. So I have videos included in my packages. So I will upload videos and I will also upload some photo clips. It does give you this little pop-up here. And this is how I use it. Another way you can use PicTime is you can actually do this through Lightroom, and you can have your Lightroom catalog synced with your PicTime gallery. And that means you can update photos in Lightroom and then push the edits to here. I don't do that yet, but it's probably a better option. I feel like I'm just like kind of stuck in my old ways a bit, that I've been doing this wedding photography thing since 2005. And there's some things like Photo Mechanic that I still use, and then I'm just happy to use them. If it's not broke, I'm not changing it. And this is the way that I do my galleries. So I'm uploading all of these. And what it will do is it'll actually do a web res preview first, and then it will do the high res. So if you need to send your images out immediately to your couple, or you're doing this on site, you're gonna have a pretty fast gallery built, and then the high res is gonna be available a little bit after. And there's a widget in my top bar here, PicTime Uploader. So even if I continue on out of this, I'm still uploading. I guess this could have probably been done web size too, but this I think works with everything if you wanna do it the Lightroom way that I talked about. So in here, this is the way that I have everything set up, and I'm not sure if I changed a whole lot of this. I barely changed anything in my online store. I just kind of left it as default. And the amazing thing with PicTime, and one of the things that pushed me over, is the fact that they have a Canadian-based printer. PixieSet is a Canadian company. They're from Vancouver, and they didn't have, or maybe they still don't have, a Canadian print shop. PicTime, I think, has 2, maybe 3. They might even have an album company. So I just did an online store. I did the most local store to me in Toronto. I modified a few things, but overall, I think I just left them mostly defaults. And I don't remember what all I changed on here. Those are the settings. Continuing on, automations. I love this. So the 2 that I use, early bird and anniversary gifts. And what those are, there's also other ones. If you do in-person sales, there's a virtual in-person sales. There's a lot of different options here on PicTime, and I can show you some of them. And there's even one for gallery migration. So if you have had PicTime move over your galleries and you want to just let everybody know, that's the automation to use. But in here, there are some more options, as well as you can just build your own automations if there's something that you want to come up as custom. But for me, I use these ones. Anniversary gift, which a year from now, or a few weeks before a year from now, it's going to tell them like, hey, just so you know, if you order some products, they'll be in before your anniversary. And also early bird. And what the automation will do is it'll show some banners, some sales tools, and get people buying stuff, give them a time-sensitive discount. I have found that unless I'm doing a time sensitive discount for most digital things and anything on the internet, I never really sell anything. So if you do want to sell print products, do some sort of time sensitive thing. And then an anniversary gift a few weeks before their anniversary, it's going to send them an email and be like, hi, if you want to buy things, or even like parents and stuff too, which is really nice. Next up, let's talk about this. This is awesome. So if you've ever been at a wedding and the makeup artist, somebody's like, hey, we'd love to see some photos of the wedding. You can set up your gallery prior to going, and you can actually add vendors. So you can just make a QR code, or you can just have them go and just type in their details, or you can just add them yourself. And for this gallery, if they just go to this link, or you can send it to them on Instagram, if they sign up as a vendor, they're gonna be put here, you can approve them, and you can tell PicTime what images. It'll actually default sort pretty good. So if they're a venue, it's going to show only photos that kind of feature the venue through the AI technology in PicTime. Or if they're a florist, it's just gonna go through and it's gonna pull anything that there's actually flowers in. So whenever they go to look, or makeup, it's not gonna show a venue shot if it's for a makeup artist. So it does a very, very good job with that. You can also customize it out if you want as well. So that is awesome. And also when a vendor does download things, they get a pop-up that says, hey, just so you know, tag this person. Here are the terms and conditions. You gotta tag your photographer. Please don't make this sepia, black and white. And then you come down here and I will just put in my clients' names and email addresses, and I will send it to client. Just type a little like, hey, here's your gallery. There are some scripts built in, or if you wanna create your own, that's good as well. Let's look at how we're coming on the gallery. Looks pretty darn nice. You have your AI tools here if you want to search by people. You can also search by whatever you want. So if you want to search by flowers, or you want to search by whatever, you can. So moving into the gallery, it just looks darn nice. It's very easy to navigate. If you do want to buy something, you can either download it here or come over here to buy. What kind of prints you want. You want frames, you want boards, you want other products. You want to do albums, you can do albums on here as well. Greeting cards. I would also say that if you're not selling greeting cards, to maybe start including them as an upsell for most of your clients, because pretty much all of my clients are making thank you cards of some sort. And if you can just make that super easy for them, then that's a very easy thing for them to say yes to. Now you have an entire storefront that looks beautiful in just a few minutes. So yeah, sign up PicTime. Promo code is, I guess it's the link, and you get full access to all of my presets, as well as a free month as well. If you sign up for PicTime, you get a free month trial. So sign up for the trial, make sure it is right for you, but I've tested a lot of these gallery systems, and I was pretty happy with a pretty bad one for a long time, or not bad, but not as good, not actually generating me lots of revenue like this one is. And I can't suggest PicTime enough. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.